Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Here we are in the beautiful Alanya with the beautiful Sharu, and it's just wonderful to be out here. And is that all you're gonna eat? And this is one of the biggest questions I've had on my journey, and probably you've had it too. And this question is my journey through letting go of meat. And people, you have your plate full of meat and people are like, is that all you're gonna eat? You just have these vegetables? What's going on here? And how has your journey been through letting go of meat?
Well, letting go of meat is not just the simple idea of removing one item off of your dish and then leaving that big space, which you, through time, a lot of people have come to look at fruits or whole grains as this side dish. Like a lot of people, even now when I prepare some vegetables, some people will say, oh yeah, this is good, I can have this as a side dish. So it's about also letting go of those old ideas of vegetables and fruits and natural foods being just a complement to a big piece of grilled chicken or grilled beef. So it's a process, and one has to be really strongly have this inner knowing that yes, I'm embarking on this journey, and it's not going to be easy always.
So is that all you're gonna eat? And these fruits we have, I've got some peaches, and peaches are excellent. I always love these in the morning. They just help cleanse the system. We've got some coconuts, fantastic.
Beautiful. I mean, they help you shine and glow inside and out.
Full of lauric acid, and a lot of people don't know that coconuts are a natural antiviral. They're full of lauric acid, so they really boost your immune system. So for any people, I always take them because all of these foods are really part of medicine, and that's what I found on my journey.
Yes, coconuts are beautiful. Also, the liquid they carry inside, the coconut water, is very refreshing, energizing. It's got electrolytes.
Hydrates you.
Yeah, I was training for a half marathon, and a lot of people were saying, oh, drink Gatorade, drink an energy drink, and all I had was coconut water, and that sustained me and helped me stay hydrated and energized.
And these foods, they help, on my journey, they've helped me become light. And I've just found that the journey through letting go of meat is really, you're always going to have criticism from whether it's family members, whether it's from friends, and that's the test for all of us. That's just to see if you are who you claim you are. So those people are needed to test you and to show you, to reveal to you your true self.
Going through changes can be frightening at times. I'm sure you know this, because when you're eating a lot of meat and heavy foods, it does affect your demeanor, it affects your energy levels, and eating foods like the beautiful peaches you have, it softens the demeanor, it sweetens you in every sense. And as you go through those changes, some people, it's not just about you coping with the changes, but people around you looking at you, changing and evolving and giving their input on that, which can be sometimes frightening for the person going through the change, because he or she may think, okay, I'm changing, what does that mean? Are people going to stay? Are people going to leave? Whether it's relationships, family, and what I think is that you have to go through those changes, and whatever comes with that, embrace it, because that's part of the growth process as well.
Right. And the beautiful thing I've realized on my journey is that all you're going to eat. For me, I'm just so comfortable about eating what I'm eating. I'm not judging, because that's the thing. The reason why children are so free is because they're living in a state of non-judgment. And when you allow people to eat whatever they want, then you can free yourself. So for me, on my journey, I don't judge what anyone else eats. Eat whatever you want. All I know is once you know thyself, you realize that you have to eat nature because we are part of nature. And another thing I've realized that even when we talk relationships, a lot of people are like, can meat eaters and non-meat eaters get along well? Can they go together? And for me, I've just realized if the two parties are involved, give the green light, well, they can. But essentially, it's all based around resonance. And on my journey, I've realized that it helps when two people appreciate each other's diet, because that way they can coexist in harmony a lot more.
And I also see food and preparation as this very intimate experience. So when you're preparing food, you're putting a lot of energy in it. And if you're preparing food for your loved ones, for your family, all of your energy, thoughts, goes into that preparation process. This is why I also prefer to eat food that's prepared at home rather than eating out.
We can go out. There's so many restaurants all around here, and we're choosing just to make our own food, because when you make your own food, when you prepare your own food, you have an appreciation which goes beyond the food itself.
So that also goes with whether or not having a plant-based diet or eating meat is going to affect relationships. I would say one thing to think about is all the energy that goes into preparing the food, and whether or not there is a sense of harmony and resonance on that level. And if there is, then that's great. But if not, because food can really bring people together or bring them apart. What are you going to do when you sit at the dinner table? Are you going to eat from the same plate, or are you going to make your own food? Also, when you're in a relationship, you're sharing on all levels. You're ingesting, you're taking in. So if you decide to not take in certain foods, but your partner or your mate is consuming those foods, you are also in a sense consuming them. So
right.
The decision is up
We're
to
eating
you.
not only food, we're eating other people's energy.
Yes.
And I've just realized a lot of people say, okay, you don't eat meat, so is that all? What are you gonna eat? And for me, I've just realized, and we've been making stuff. Sharu's fantastic cook, and there's so many things to make. You can even make omelets without egg. You can make, even if you want to eat meat and you don't want to eat meat, you can still do that on this, because you can make so many things with a different constitution. You don't have to use eggs, you don't have to use milk. You can use almond milk, for example. You can use all kinds of things, but essentially people should do what resonates with them, not just because they've seen a video. But it's beautiful to be out here. Someone parasailing right over there. You're gonna try and chuck them some dates or something. They're just about to come down. But yeah. You wanna?
Yeah, I mean, just to add on that, there's so much. There's one thing I learned through my journey with eating more vegetables and fruits is that it's actually very liberating. It's not limiting in any way. Fruits and vegetables and live foods are very versatile. You can do a lot of things with different textures. Coconuts, I've seen people slice them and bake them, and even use the coconut slices as an alternative to bacon, put them in sandwiches. You can shred them. You can use the shredded coconuts to make cookies and crusts for pies, and then put some peaches on top. You can use the coconut cream as a dressing for salads, as a creamer for stews and curries. You can use it to top a nice peach pie, live peach pie. So there's so many things you can do. And this is what I urge people who may be tempted to think like, okay, once I start eating plant-based diet, it's going to limit me because so many things are off the list. But think about all the things that have been added to the list. Think about the different nutrients and textures, and really be mindful and be present when you also consume your food.
Right.
A lot of people do mindless eating, like eating in front of the television or eating while on the
You
go.
gotta be careful of eating in front of television. Television tells lies to your visions anyway, so it's a
Think about what it
distraction.
does to your stomach.
Right. But all in all, I just feel that foods and herbs as well are natural medicine, and they can heal the body. But more so, it's the consciousness we have while eating the food, which is the most important thing. But we're live here from Alanya, the beautiful Sharu, and stay well, stay healthy. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Peace.
Is that long? How long is it?
We record 12 minutes.